Hey everybody, so we're here at our regular location, the one that I've come to the most so far, and today was actually a much better day at this location. So basically you just got to keep coming back to the same location, coming back to the same location, and eventually people will notice that you're continuing to come and you wouldn't be a one-off location. So it's a little windy here. So the more you show up at the particular location, people then understand that you're going to be there, almost like a brick and mortar store, and then they're more likely to come and try you. So we actually have some new customers today from some of the businesses around, which is cool. So I'm going to take this trailer back and clean her up a little. So after the disaster from 2 weeks ago on a Friday, that same place that I was supposed to go to then, I'm actually going this Friday, so I can't wait to do that. So this week should actually be a pretty good week. So we're just going over some things right now, doing a little bit of cleaning and tidying up. So I'm about ready to empty the grease out of my fryer. I gotta do some cleaning because I drop french fries down there all the time. Look at that, they're all the way back there. So I'm gonna go ahead and empty my grease right now. So what I do when I'm emptying my grease, first I have to attach the pipe. And I empty the grease into this particular pot first, like I said before. And then now that I have a strainer, I can strain it before it leaves this pot into the pot that I'm going to eventually dump back into the fryer. So I'll go ahead and take, what I wanted to do was take my tongs and get a little bit of this trash out. So I'm going to do this real quick because I can't record and hold the camera and I can't record and clean at the same time, so I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, that grease is a bit toasty. I almost French fried one of my fingers, but it's dark like that anyway, because it has a lot of debris in it. So the strainer that I got will take a lot of that debris out. The grease is already dark anyway, but that's fine. It actually tastes good, and I have a different chicken that I'm using, actually buffalo wings, so it's making the grease a little bit darker that I noticed. But it's still good. I should get plenty of use out of this grease so before I have to change it again. So I'm going to let this cool off for about 20 minutes. So then I'll empty this grease into my other pot, the orange pot, and then I can hit the road. Okay, hey everybody, we're back in the trailer again. I went to the store today and I meant to take video, but I got caught up in running back and forth to the store and getting supplies for tomorrow, because the day the fire extinguisher blew on me, that place actually called me back yesterday, so I'm actually going back there this Friday, which is good. I'm happy to go back there and they're giving me a second shot real quick. I don't know how their rotation goes, but somebody might have called out and said they weren't going to be able to make it, so that gives me an opportunity to come back. I got some condiments today, filled up my mayonnaise, my hot sauce, my barbecue sauce, and I got my honey mustard sauce in the house. We actually had some chicken nuggets today. They were delicious. So one thing I cannot do again, which I actually made it work for what we were doing. When my receipts print, I was actually able to stuff them up here because I forgot my tablet. So I will not be forgetting this thing again. It actually goes like that. Now that I've gotten used to the tablet, I don't like working without it, because it really is convenient to have the orders pop up on the screen there, and I can see what everybody's ordering. But I was able to put the receipts up here and keep them in order as I was cooking. So it wasn't that big of a deal, but next time I try to keep the tablet out of the truck, because I noticed in the morning when it gets cold, all of a sudden the batteries don't want to charge, or it doesn't want to charge as fast. I think it has fast charging on it, but it just becomes a headache in the morning, especially if I don't charge the tablet at night. Now I gotta go back to Food Lion because I just bought sodas, and lo and behold, the deal just got better. So now I bought 4 for $10, now it's 5 for $10, so I gotta go get some more just because the deal is so good. So I'm gonna go get some more sodas. And tomorrow I'm going back to one of the other dealerships and I'm taking a lot of food because last time we actually ran out of French fries. What I need right now, I need a cooler, but I need a better way to get ice. I don't want to buy 7-Eleven or a gas station ice all the time. Not that it's expensive, but it just becomes a hassle, and then I got to stop and get it. So, but you know, if that's what I got to do, then that's what I'll do for right now. But I got to carry more food as people are starting to get familiar with me coming. So tomorrow I'm going to the big dealerships. I'm going to take double the chicken. That's wings and tenders. I got enough hamburgers. From what I'm seeing on my cash register here, it gives me analytics, so I know what people ordered the most. I did serve a lot of hamburgers, but I have enough of those still. I'll probably go back to the store tomorrow to get some more hamburgers. So I'm bringing double the wings, and I'm bringing quadruple the fries, because that's what happened last time. We ran out of fries, and then I just had to start selling hamburgers and nuggets, singularly, which I have a price for that. That's fine, but you want to sell the meal, especially if that's what somebody wants. They're looking to, not just eat a little bit. They want to eat what they want to eat, basically. So, yeah, tomorrow should be a good day. I'm gonna call them first thing in the morning and let them know that I'm coming out there. And then after that, Friday we'll be at the new location, and hopefully everything goes good there. So I got a different style of wings, which I didn't realize that I had before. I was thinking the wings were a little burnt. That's what they seemed like. They seemed like they was a little burnt. But come to find out, they're actually hot wings. They actually are the spicy versions. So my brother had them, and he was just raving about how good these wings taste. Now, me, myself, I don't eat spicy food. I don't eat hot wings. I don't eat, hot sauce or anything like that on my food. I don't eat spicy food at all, really. So I never tasted the wings. My wife tasted the other wings, which were mild. They're so mild that they don't have a spice to them at all. So my wife tasted those wings, and she really liked those wings. But I got these newer wings that are the actual hot wings. So my brother was raving about them so much, and people do love hot wings. So, and actually, a guy ordered 10 wings from me yesterday, which was amazing. He said he loves wings, so he ordered 10 wings from me. He got the spicy ones. So I would have loved to hear his opinion, but they were workers that just happened to pull up, and they drove off. But I told him I was going to be there every Tuesday. Hopefully he does come back and I can get his opinion on how the wings tasted. I just have to get a cooler, and one of the things I'm looking for is a different cheese sauce. I bought a cheese sauce for the chili fries, but I really don't like it. Let me clarify. It tastes great. Heating it is the issue. I don't really have a good way to heat it. The way that I'm heating it now, it works, but I'd like a more efficient way to heat that cheese up, and also my chili too. Both of them have the same issue because I don't really have a burner on the trailer, which actually might be something I can pipe in. No, actually I can't. Yeah, I may be able to pipe that in. I might be able to undo my gas line from where it's at right now and put something that actually sits on top of my griddle that gives me an actual burner. Because if I had a burner that can sit, it's got to sit under the vent hood, so it's to be up to code. So if I had a burner that can actually sit there and take some of that gas and I can regulate it, then I can have a pot on there that can hold the chili and the cheese sauce and keep that like a fondue maker, something with the water in it that keeps it steamy, and make sure it stays, up to temperature the way it's supposed to. I might have to look into that. That'll be something I'm gonna build. I got a couple things that I gotta build for the trailer. The rainy season is coming, so one of the things that I'm gonna have to build is something to keep the rain off the generator. I plan on, this is the service side, so I plan on getting a awning, not an electric one, just a manual awning that goes over maybe about 5 or 6 feet out to cover customers while they're standing here for the rainy season. But I also need some type of awning to cover the generator because I don't want it just getting wet over there. So I got to figure out some way to cover the generator. And once I do that, then as far as the rainy season, once that gets here, I can't wait for it to get here. But once that gets here, we don't have to stop operating and be down for possibly 3, 4, 5 days at a time, because here in Virginia, I mean, we get some rain. You know, it could be a decent amount of rain here in Virginia. So as of right now, we have enough water, enough sodas. I just bought some new, I was looking for the blue one of these, but the Restaurant Depot only had black. The only difference is when I bought those particular ones off Amazon, those were $16 for 300 of them, which sounds like a great price. But at the Restaurant Depot, you get, for $20, you get 750 of them. So it's like, I had to change the black. I really like the blue because it kind of goes with my scheme. So over the course of the next month, hopefully next month, one of the things that I'm trying to go for is uniforms. I want to get matching shirts. We have our little aprons or whatever, and I like those aprons. But I want to get matching shirts. And then I got a guy that I'm working with that's actually at the location, my first location. Really cool guy, the supervisor there. He's helping me with my logos and some lettering and stuff, because I got to get this trailer done up with some logos, so as I'm driving down the street, people see me and know what I am and can see the name and everything. And then, you know, I'm gonna make some videos where we can talk about marketing, how to market, how to talk to people, which I've done a little bit of that, how to talk to people, how to get in contact with the right people to set up social media marketing, as far as, because I want to incorporate my YouTube channel with the advertising of this truck, so when people see the trailer, they know the camera could come out and they could be on one of my videos or something. So that'd be cool. That's the way I would like it to be. But over the course of the next month, that's my goal. I'd like to try and get some shirts. But other than that, you know, we're just learning and growing. And, you know, it's just been a daily grind. I can't wait to the point to where I can have somewhere to go daily. Because once I get there, I'm so sporadic right now. Once I get there, that's when I really can tune in how much I'm spending, what sells the best, in what locations, and I really can fine tune the numbers. But it's kind of hard to do right now because I don't really have a steady grind, or, you know, the numbers aren't coming in steady enough for me to make it make sense right now. So I'm just spending. And, you know, crazy part is, you know, I won't be making a profit. Me personally, I won't have a real profit probably until like June, maybe July. The way things are looking, the way this past 4 weeks have been, I'll probably turn an actual profit in June or July. But that's the nature of the beast. I mean, that's, you know, being an entrepreneur is not for everybody. I've been here before, so it's nothing new to me. And I've already planned for a lot of this stuff and a lot of the growth. We just got to go through it. All right. And hopefully you guys will be there to go through it with me. And if you got any questions, if anybody sees this video in the future, you're trying to do the lunch truck thing, shoot a question in the comments down below, and we'll go from there. Okay, we're headed out to the dealership location today. Should be a good day. I'm hoping it's a good day. I kind of sent everybody a text to inform them that we're headed that way. So hopefully it's a good day today. I'm gonna take some video while I'm out there. It's a decent location, so, and I came with more than enough food, because last time we were there I actually ran out of food. But this time, hopefully I have enough. I think I have enough, but unless everybody were to come, but then it'll be an amazingly fantastic day, so I wouldn't even complain about that. I carried enough food this time, and I got enough French fries this time. But so we'll see what this day ends up being. Currently about to pick up my son. He's working with me today. Hopefully it's busy. I'm gonna let him go inform everybody. He has a great personality, so he's really good, just like me, at talking to people and getting people to come through and speak to you. So we'll see what happens when we get there. Okay, we're here at the dealership, just setting up right now, getting the setup going. Got the burners going. I got the griddle heating up. I got the griddle heating up right now. I didn't forget my tablet this time. Okay, we're just about ready to set up. It's kind of quiet in here because the generator's not on yet. But as soon as the generator, what's going on? Okay, there we go. As soon as the generator comes on, it's going to get loud in here. So, got to turn on the app here. Where's the app? There goes the app. Okay, your app is up, so it's about to get loud in here, so I probably won't record too much audio because of how loud it gets. Well, it's not that loud. It's not loud to us, but it's loud on camera. It's waiting for everything to heat up. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the generators and get our day started. I'm gonna need a separate cameraman while we're operating, because I never can film while we're actually working. So the day kind of started off kind of slow. Whew, that sun is bright. The day started off kind of slow, and then boom, out of nowhere, everybody just came at one time. I thought maybe nobody was gonna come for a second, and then all of a sudden everybody came through. Sorry for the generator noise, it's kind of loud out here. And then I'm right next to the highway too, so it's very loud. I'm trying to step back and step away from the generator. But it looks like it's turned out to be a pretty good day. We got a bit of a rush. I wasn't even prepared for it at the time. It kind of like just hit out of nowhere, which is cool. I'm not, I was happy. Once everybody started coming through, I was pretty happy that they came through in abundance. So, and mind you, I'm here a day earlier than what I told them I would normally be, only because the other dealership that I'm going to go to tomorrow, they only do lunch trailers on Fridays. This place I can literally set up the day that I want to come. So I chose Fridays because most of the staff is actually here. So tomorrow I go to the other dealership, so I got to stop and get some food. I got to get some more burgers tomorrow, or tonight I should say, for tomorrow. I need some more brioche buns. I'm not out, I'm getting low though, so I'm gonna go get some more of those tomorrow. And after that, I'll take an inventory when we get done today and see where we're at as far as everything goes. I have more tomatoes at home. I'm gonna run out today. Well, not run out, but I'm gonna get low today. But not everybody wants tomatoes on their burger or tacos. So, wow, there's a whole train over there. Yeah, I'll step inside real quick from the overwhelming loud sound of the generator. Nothing I can really do about that. I wouldn't mind finding a quieter generator. They're very expensive to get one for the power rating that I need, which my generator technically is overkill. I got a 12,000 watt generator, 10,000, or is it 9,500 watts running power, 12,000 surge. So I have a lot of power, but I don't technically think I need all of that. Probably 6,500 would do me just fine. So I could actually downsize my generator, which I'll probably do that in the future. I'll be looking at those options. But the generators that are quiet that run in that range of power are usually like $2,500. I think I spent $900 on my generator, and it works just fine. I mean, the thing is very powerful, but it is overkill, because I actually had, when I originally planned this build, I actually planned it with a lot more electrical components. So the electrical components that I do have at home, I actually can use them all, but I don't have the counter space to use them all. So I decided to switch them out, and then one I'm actually eliminating because I can do that particular food on the griddle itself, my 36-inch griddle itself. So there's no need to have a whole separate piece of equipment that can do what the griddle can do. And I'm finding that out as I go. I was so gun-ho on getting parts of, cooking equipment, that the griddle actually does a lot. It can double up, triple up, quadruple up on multiple things. So there's no need to have separate pieces of equipment for a griddle that can do those very things that you're trying to cook. We're probably about an hour away from shutting down, and things are looking good. Just seeing customers go by here and there. Somebody's out there asking some questions right now. And yeah, we had a little surge and it was good. So Yeah, it was a good day. Not as good as the last day, but I believe that was because it was Friday. So next Friday, I will be out here on Friday. I don't think I want to skip this day again, which kind of hurts the other dealership because they're only on Fridays. But I'll see what I make tomorrow with them, and if I'm making equivalent to what I make here, then yeah, when they call, I probably will still do them and then just switch up a day of this particular location and maybe make it a Wednesday or a Tuesday or something. But the only thing is, the whole staff isn't here on a Tuesday. Everybody's pretty much all hands on deck on a Friday. So, well, we'll see. That is a beautiful F350. Some bad trucks out here too. I'm on my way right now to the store to go get some more chicken. I found out a little issue with my chicken. So originally I had got a particular chicken, and everybody that tried the chicken really liked it. Then I ended up going to the store and I wasn't paying attention, and I got a different chicken. Now when I looked at this particular chicken, I thought the chicken happened to be a little dark. It was a little dark, so I thought maybe it was like overcooked, quality control. I thought that was the issue. It was just overcooked or something. But coming to find out, the chicken actually was spicy chicken. It actually had a sauce on it that made it hot. So I was like, cool. My brother tried the chicken and he really enjoyed the chicken. So I was like, okay, well, honking at the neighbor. So he tried the chicken, he really enjoyed the chicken. So I said, okay, well, forget it. I'll go ahead and keep buying this particular chicken. Now, unbeknownst to me, last week when I went to the same dealership, somebody said their chicken was actually cold. And I've been keeping my chicken times and monitoring my chicken times the same time to come out the grease. Well, today it happened again, and now that I look back on it, yeah. So I had the chicken in the grease at the same time that I had the other chicken in. Well, coming to find out, this chicken actually takes 2 to 3 minutes longer to cook. So otherwise the inside stays cold, and I think it's from the seasoning that's on it. I think it's messing with the temperature of my grease. So what I'm gonna have to do is go back to my original chicken, because I have my times down packed where the inside was, cooked the way it's supposed to be. The chicken is like 5 to 7 minutes depending on your temperature of your grease. But then you also can see a visual change in the way that the chicken looks. It actually goes from light to dark. But this chicken with the spice that's already on it, it really doesn't have a differentiator when it comes to the way the chicken actually looks. So that's really messing up the way that my cooking is going in my times. I don't want to extend the times because I don't want people waiting. You got to remember, people are on lunch breaks, so I don't want them waiting to get their food. And French fries is something you got to wait on. I don't want them to have to wait an extra 2 or 3 minutes per order for this particular chicken to cook. So I'm going to the store right now before I go to the dealership tomorrow to get the previous chicken. That happened before with the chicken tenders too. I actually got the wrong chicken tenders. Those chicken tenders were fine. They just weren't as good as the first batch that I got. I noticed the difference between a Thursday and a Friday. So this today reminds me of the time that we went there, the first time we went there, which was on a Wednesday. We made roughly the same amount as that Wednesday. And then when I went on a Friday, we doubled that amount because there was a lot more people there. So yeah, Friday has to be the day for these particular dealerships. But the dealership that I'm going to tomorrow, they will be basically they'll be when they call me. And then I can possibly move some things around. But I'm not sure about doing them on a Friday just because the current dealership, they really are busy on Fridays and there's a lot of people there. And I don't know if it depends on what tomorrow looks like. If tomorrow I make the same amount or close to it, then I might do some finagling to move things around. But if not, then I'm gonna have to change the situation up to where
hit the big dealerships, because there's 7 of them, hit the big dealerships on Fridays, and I might just have to bow out of the other one and find another dealership that'll let me come any day. This particular dealership that I'm going to tomorrow, they also said I can come there for breakfast any day, but I don't really have a breakfast schedule, so I might just have to do something for them, you know, at a different time frame, just do a breakfast just for them, because they are really into that. They would like to have that. One of the customers that I had today, she said where she works is kind of like a no man's land for food. She said it damn near takes 30 minutes for any of the staff in that particular area to drive to a Wawa or to a fast food chain to get their food and drive back. It almost takes a full 30 minutes. So I gave her my card and told her, hey, you know, if you guys are willing to have me, I'll come over there. You know, I'll try and come over there once a week to fulfill your food needs, so you guys at least once a week won't have to have such a crazy drive to get something to eat. And there are places like that all over Richmond. I just gotta find them. It's getting kind of dark, so I don't know how light I am. I'm kind of dark myself, so let me go ahead and turn this thing off.